Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. Here now are the top stories. Former Junior Energy Minister Kern Spencer and co-accused Colleen Wright have been freed of all charges in the Cuban light bulb trial. The Corporate Area Criminal Court ruled this morning that there is no case against the two. Spencer and his personal assistant Wright were on trial for fraud and money laundering charges in relation to the distribution of energy-saving light bulbs, a gift from the Cuban government in 2007. Magistrate Judith Pusey released the two after upholding no case submission by their attorneys. The case dismissal comes approximately 5 years after being in the court. A 42-year-old woman died at hospital following a two-vehicle crash along the Content Main Road in Williamsfield, Manchester, shortly before 7 this morning. The victim has been identified as Anne Ogilvie of Greenville District in the parish. It's reported that Miss Ogilvie had exited the taxi while paying her fare. A car traveling from behind slammed into the taxi, hitting her. The police said at least 7 other persons were taken to hospital following the crash. The extent of their injuries are unknown at this time. Former Managing Director of the Housing Agency of Jamaica HAJ, Carl Bennett, who resigned 2 weeks ago, has been reappointed. He resumed duties today. Mr. Bennett resigned on March 10, 3 months after he was appointed to lead the state-run agency, expressing frustration with the stewardship of the Maureen Weber-led board. A few days after Mr. Bennett's departure, the HAJ board resigned. Housing Minister Dr. Omar Davis announced the appointment of a new board headed by former Bank of Jamaica Governor Derek Latibadier. It's reported that the matter was discussed by the board last week and Mr. Bennett was advised of his reappointment Friday. Dr. Davis says all outstanding issues at the HAJ will be addressed shortly. And in regional news now, Trinidad and Tobago police are awaiting a forensic report to determine whether or not the burnt remains of a human being found in a forested area in Princestown, South Port of Spain, are that of 29-year-old Devendar Studas, who was kidnapped last week. It's reported that the abductors demanded $2 million ransom for the release of Studas, the son of a businessman. Studas was last seen Thursday, March 20, when he left his home in his vehicle. The vehicle was later found abandoned in Claxton Bay on Sunday. Members of the Anti-Kidnapping Unit Southern Division Task Force and Homicide Division South, supported by helicopters, mounted a search for the missing man. 6 people, including 3 women, are assisting the police in their investigations. And in sports now, the West Indies women cricket team made a winning start to their World 2020 campaign when they beat England by 9 runs in their Group B encounter today. Defending 133 for 7 at the Select Stadium, West Indies controlled England to 124 for 9, with medium pacer Deandra Dotting snatching 4 for 12 from 4 outstanding overs. Dotting outed England's captain Charlotte Edwards 44 for 37 balls in a devastating spell that saw England losing 5 wickets for 17 runs in quick time. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch or live stream at JamaicaNewsNetwork.com. I'm Debbie Bissoon, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.